anything. For me, it's not really about the opponent. It's always about what I bring. And let's just put it this way, I haven't found anyone to beat me so far, so I look forward to the challenges.
We're only 3 weeks away now from the fight. What goes through a fighter like yourself's mind 3 weeks out? Obviously, you've got a week of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday before the fight, where you've got obligations, press conferences, weigh-ins, all those things. What goes through the mind now in the last couple of weeks, through your mind and your body?
Nothing really. I don't really think about the fight until it's on upon us. My most important thing is to get to the fight injury-free, not to get some stupid cut in sparring or injury at the last minute or catch COVID even, or whatever there is. Whatever there is, the danger's out there. I try and avoid all that stuff, because the most important thing for any fighter is to get to the fight in one piece, and then you can do your best on the night. And it's a battle of willpower and a battle of attrition who wants it more on the night, or injury at the last minute, or catch COVID even. Catch COVID.
Wow. Tyson Fury is a prophet. He prophesized the whole RONA infection before it happened. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Listen, this is your one-stop shop for all your boxing needs. Throw a like on the video. That does go a long way to suggest and let others know that the boxing, the sweet science content is for real. So throw a like on the video and let's get into today's topic. Tyson Fury. Now, I just made a video about this. I had to make a follow-up video. Tyson Fury, his team already came out and declared that it was Tyson Fury who lied and his team lied. And they said that Tyson Fury was fully vaccinated. Come to find out, he's not. Let me take you back in time so you can hear his promoter, Bob Arum, tell everyone that Fury had been vaccinated fully. Roll the clip.
But again, it's really, and look, let me tell you something. We tell all our fighters, you guys are fighting for big money, and promoters are laying out big money. Get yourself vaccinated so you don't contact the COVID. Now, you take the two fighters here, Fury is totally vaccinated, and I talked with Shelly Finkel a little while ago, and he said that Wilder's been fully vaccinated, and their corners have been vaccinated. That's taking responsibility.
Boom. Fast forward to today, 8 hours ago. Tyson Fury is fine with getting fully vaccinated after or before Wilder fight, says Arum. So after it's ruined and the fight that was supposed to happen this month in July, now that it's ruined, now Tyson Fury's okay with getting the full dose. Bro, Tyson Fury can't be trusted. Tyson Fury declined second dose of the RONA vaccine ahead of Deontay Wilder. You see it all the news. This is coming from his promoter. Tyson Fury rejected second jab before catching RONA in the lead up to Wilder. Once again, boxing needs to get his head out of his ass and fix some of these problems, which are very fixable, which if people don't abide by their, like if it's a freak injury and sparring or whatever, that's one thing. But when people are maliciously lying and saying they're vaccinated, and then days later, which happens to be the case with Tyson Fury news, anytime Tyson Fury is involved, it's always sketch. It's always some double stories and double talk and multiple things and said and rumors and this and that and glove gates and all these various things. Meanwhile, you have a black fighter in Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. To this day, you have Deontay Wilder, and old media, they were so concerned because this man wore Beats by Dre headphones and was a man of few words at the press conference. But what they won't attack is Tyson Fury, who him and his team lied to the public and said that he was fully vaccinated, only to find out that he wasn't. Now, I've seen people, and we got to block all the exits, digital mob. We got to block all the exits with all the excuses. I've seen some people say, hey, the vaccination doesn't prevent the Rona. But guess what? Lying doesn't prevent the Rona either. At the end of the day, if you said, like, we can, now it's a coulda, shoulda, woulda, what if issue, because Tyson Fury did not do good on his part. There needs to be investigations. There should be fines. You're messing with fans' money. People paid tickets. People bought flights. People reserved hotels. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a class action lawsuit settlement. People don't want to just be out of money. You know, the properties on Vegas, imagine them, like the MGM, because MGM owns most of the stuff on the Strip. So imagine the MGM properties thinking they have a big summer fight, a rematch that fans want to see. And because of Tyson Fury lied and his team lied, and it's now come out because, again, he said he was fully vaccinated. I played the clips. Come to find out that wasn't true, right? So now all we could do is surmise, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Did he have, you know, if he had the vaccination, what would have been? But none of that matters. What does matter is your team put it out publicly that you were fully vaccinated. Your Rona shot required 2 dosages, and per his own promoter, he only got 1 of them. So that's negligence on behalf of Tyson Fury's whole team, and they have totally ruined what could have been a summer fight. So again, imagine the MGM properties thinking you got some summer money coming in and a big fight. Bob Arum is on record saying that the fight, you know, live gate was over 15 million and stuff like that. Is a highly anticipated fight. Fox as a network put out shoulder programming. They got ads. They have flyers made up, graphic designers that they had to employ for this with the specific date of July 24th. All that ruined by Team Tyson Fury. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Now, you guys seen the clip at the beginning. Tyson Fury predicted his own Rona. He says, oh, I don't worry about anything in the fight. All I worry about is making it to the fight injury free and without the Rona. So how did he know that that's something to watch at? And if just listen, tell me this makes sense. Tyson Fury told an interviewer, which I played at the beginning of this video. If you don't know, rewind this tape and picture me rolling, right? So if you said you're not worried about a fighter, you're the Gypsy King, rah, 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 and the only thing you're worried about is being injured, right? It's like the Miranda rights. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury thinks he's smarter than the rest of us. So here's my point. If you're not worried about the actual fight because you're the Gypsy King and you come from a long line of fighters, yada, 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 cool. You said the only thing you are concerned about is being injury free for the fight and you notice his eyes bulged out when he said it, catching COVID-19, right? So if that was truly a concern of yours, then why would you only do 1 dose of the vaccination? If they say it's a 2-part deal, who only takes 1 of it and then says, hey, per the reports, per Bob Arum, right? Fury, he's okay with getting it. This is all coming from his own promoter. He got vaccinated in Miami. He got the first shot. Then he said he didn't want to get the second shot because he didn't want to get sick from the vaccination so close to the fight. So like I suggested, I believe there's more than meets the eye. Why, if you know it's a 2-part deal, why would you go into it only doing and getting 1 part? Like most people that I know that aren't sociopaths like Tyson Fury, if they decide, they're going to either decide that they're going to get the vaccine or they're not going to get the vaccine. That's it. So again, who goes into a 2-part process and then completes 1 part and says that's it? How is it that Deontay Wilder remained responsible and he got both versions or, both stages of the vaccination to be fully vaccinated? And his trainer, I'm sure, and the people around him. But leave it to Fury to uck up. Man, this is a bad look. And like I said, I can't wait to see. So he predicted he could get Rona, and this was one of his fears. But then he ended up getting Rona, they're saying, even though they said people on his team, some have it, some don't. Some are popping up at fights. Oh man, we got more videos coming. Stay tuned to the channel. Use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome browser extension. I've been using it for years. Start off with 0 subscribers. We're over 200,000 and counting. You can make money on this platform too with TubeBuddy. Click that link in the description. I'll be talking about this a lot more. We're going to be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar.